Are giant sandworms of Dune still present on Earth? We know how the U.S. Army is always so interested in achieving military outposts in Pakistan. These outposts are usually established in Baluchistan, a desert region in Pakistan. It is said that there are still giant sandworms present in the vast desert regions of Baluchistan, and the Americans are to date very much interested in capturing one of them. There is a theory that in 1959, when Americans first established their military outposts in Pakistan, they discovered the presence of giant worms in the region. A rumor and whispers of enormous creatures, adapted from the locals, started roaming around the soldiers of a military camp, said to be colossal earthworms measuring a staggering 500 meters in length and 200 meters in diameter, captured the imaginations of soldiers. Their fascination with the elusive beasts grew, leading to a deep curiosity within the military ranks. The stories of these gigantic earthworms started to spread through the soldiers' conversations, embellished with each retelling. Speculation and wonderment filled the air, as troops contemplated the possibility of such monstrous creatures dwelling beneath the surface of the arid desert. The legends took root, capturing the attention of military leaders who began considering the strategic implications of these colossal invertebrates. For the United States Army, the idea of establishing military outposts in Baluchistan became enticing. Their ongoing mission to ensure regional stability and counteract potential threats had always fueled their search for advantageous locations. The prospect of uncovering the truth behind the earthworm legends presented an opportunity they couldn't ignore. With the approval of their superiors, a reconnaissance team was assembled, consisting of seasoned soldiers and specialized scientists. Their mission was twofold: to gather intelligence on the reported earthworm sightings and assess the suitability of the region for establishing military outposts. Under the sweltering desert sun, the team ventured deep into the heart of Baluchistan's desolate wasteland. Their journey was marked by treacherous sand dunes and vast stretches of scorched earth. As they pushed forward in search of answers, equipped with research equipment, they scoured the land for any signs of these mythical creatures. Days turned into weeks, and the team endured the harsh desert conditions, their determination unyielding. At night, they meticulously set up observation posts, hoping to catch a glimpse of the colossal earthworms rumored to roam beneath the surface. Their patience was tested, as the creatures remained elusive, refusing to reveal themselves to human eyes. Yet, the team persisted, undeterred by setbacks and driven by the allure of discovery. They meticulously collected soil samples, conducted geological surveys, and studied the local conditions. Their dedication was unwavering, fueled by the promise of unraveling the mysteries concealed within the vast desert. As weeks turned into months, the team's findings slowly began to materialize. They discovered evidence of intricate tunnel networks, suggesting the presence of subterranean creatures. Their sensors picked up faint vibrations deep beneath the desert floor, hinting at the colossal earthworms' movements. Excitement rippled through the ranks, as the team closed in on their quarry. They redoubled their efforts, deploying advanced seismic equipment and underground cameras to capture evidence of the earthworms' existence. Their perseverance was rewarded when, one fateful day, a blurry image flickered on a monitor, a glimpse of an enormous creature moving stealthily through the tunnels. News of this breakthrough spread like wildfire, reaching the highest echelons of the military command. The United States Army's fascination with the colossal earthworms had transformed into a strategic imperative. The potential for exploiting these creatures' subterranean abilities and incorporating them into their arsenal became a tantalizing prospect. As the team continued their research, efforts were made to establish a permanent military presence in Baluchistan. The massive earthworms, once the stuff of legends, now held the promise of reshaping military strategy. Commanders strategized, envisioning a future where these formidable creatures could be harnessed for surveillance, transportation, and even defense. And so, the United States Army's intrigue in Baluchistan's colossal earthworms led them on an unexpected path. The legend that had captivated soldiers' minds became a driving force behind the establishment of military outposts. Whether the earthworms truly possessed the extraordinary proportions as rumored or whether their potential would be harnessed remained to be seen. Yet, the soldiers ventured forth, eager to unveil the truth lurking beneath the desert sands and explore the possibilities that lay within. As the United States Army intensified its efforts to capture one of the colossal earthworms in Baluchistan, a risky plan was devised. The soldiers decided to employ the assistance of local villagers as bait, hoping to lure the massive creatures to the surface. It was a dangerous gambit, but their desire to possess and study these legendary beings pushed them forward. Villagers from nearby settlements were approached and persuaded to participate in the operation. Many were enticed by promises of financial compensation and the opportunity to contribute to a historic endeavor. Reluctantly, they agreed to play their part, unaware of the perils that awaited them. Under the cover of nightfall, the army and the local villagers established a carefully coordinated operation. They constructed a makeshift enclosure, using strong nets and sturdy barriers to corral the earthworm once it emerged from its underground abode. The hope was to immobilize it long enough for the army to safely subdue and transport the creature to a secure location for study. As the plan unfolded, tensions mounted in the arid desert. Questions of morality and the risks involved loomed heavily over the participants. They wondered if they were tampering with forces beyond their control and if the pursuit of scientific knowledge justified the potential consequences. In the desolate expanse of Baluchistan, the soldiers and local villagers stood at the precipice of danger. Unbeknownst to the villagers, the soldiers had made a fateful decision. They would sacrifice the lives of the locals in their reckless pursuit of capturing the colossal earthworm. As the ground quivered beneath their feet, the soldiers watched in grim anticipation. The earthworm emerged from the depths, its massive form writhing through the sand. The villagers, unsuspecting and filled with hope, stood within the enclosure, unaware of the imminent peril they faced. With a sudden and thunderous force, the colossal earthworm lunged forward, devouring the villagers whole. The soldiers, frozen in shock and horror, were witnesses to a tragedy of their own making. The immense power of the earthworm overwhelmed them, leaving them powerless to intervene and save the lives they had callously gambled. In the chaotic aftermath, the realization of their hubris weighed heavily upon the soldiers. They had underestimated the sheer strength and ferocity of the earthworm, and their arrogance had cost innocent lives. Guilt and remorse gnawed at their souls, a heavy burden they would carry for the rest of their lives. The soldiers quickly abandoned their ill-conceived plan of capturing the earthworm. They recognized the futility of their efforts, for they were ill-equipped to subdue a creature of such extraordinary power. Instead, they focused on regrouping and formulating a new strategy, one that prioritized the safety of both their troops and the local population. News of the disastrous operation spread, causing outrage among the villagers and a deep sense of shame within the military ranks. Questions arose about the morality of their actions, forcing introspection and a re-evaluation of their goals. The pursuit of scientific knowledge had come at a great cost, leaving scars that would never fully heal. In the aftermath, the soldiers redirected their efforts towards understanding and respecting the natural world rather than attempting to dominate it. Lessons were learned, and plans were devised to protect the region's delicate ecosystem, working in collaboration with local communities and environmental experts. The colossal earthworms of Baluchistan, once the subjects of awe and curiosity, became a symbol of tragedy and remorse. The soldiers, forever haunted by their past actions, vowed to honor the lives lost by dedicating themselves to the preservation and conservation of the natural world, ensuring that no more innocent lives would be sacrificed in the name of misguided ambition. As the years rolled on, the pursuit of the colossal earthworms in Baluchistan remained an elusive endeavor for the United States Army. Despite the tragic lessons learned and the shift in their approach, the harsh climate of the region proved to be an unforgiving obstacle. The scorching desert sun, the relentless sandstorms, and the vast expanse of barren land all conspired against the Army's efforts to capture one of the earthworms. Their immense power, speed, and ability to burrow deep within the earth made them exceedingly difficult to track and subdue. Undeterred by the challenges, the Army persisted in their quest, albeit with a newfound respect for the forces of nature. The colossal earthworms became subjects of ongoing surveillance, their movements and behaviors meticulously observed and studied from a distance. Sophisticated technologies were deployed, including satellite imagery, ground-penetrating radar, and unmanned aerial vehicles, to monitor the earthworm's activities. Scientists and researchers collaborated with the military, striving to uncover the secrets and potential applications hidden within these awe-inspiring creatures. Yet, despite the constant survey and the advancements in technology, the earthworms remained enigmatic, their presence felt but rarely seen. The vastness of Baluchistan, combined with the earthworm's ability to adapt and evade, ensured that they remained beyond the Army's grasp. To this day, the United States Army continues its unwavering vigilance over the colossal earthworms of Baluchistan. The quest to capture one of these magnificent creatures persists, driven by the thirst for knowledge, the desire to harness their untapped potential, and the determination to overcome the challenges posed by the region's harsh climate. Baluchistan's desert remains a battleground where human ambition meets the resilience of nature, and as the earthworms continue to roam the hidden depths, their presence serves as a reminder of the limits of human dominion and the enduring power of the natural world. In the end, this event of the colossal earthworms and the United States Army becomes a testament to the delicate balance between exploration and respect, curiosity and humility. The pursuit goes on, an eternal dance between man and nature, as the Army's relentless efforts persist, yearning to unravel the mysteries that lie within the depths of the Baluchistan desert.